साथ चला चल साथी, साथ चला चल साथी, साथ चला चल साथी, आजा हाथ बढ़ा, 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 आजा हाथ बढ़ा।
Hello everyone.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, how are you? आप लोग
Fine, ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
Fine, ma'am.
Very good. So, Kiran ma'am, hello, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
So, ma'am, before we'll start the class, should I share the star of the week?
Yes, ma'am.
And with the star of the week, I'll share the homework slides also, so you can help them out. Those who have mistakes. Everyone, please open your camera. We have so many participants right now, and all I cannot see you at all. Please open your cameras, those who can. Those who are not having network issue, I know most of you are not having the network issue. So there are 2 slides this time, ma'am.
Yes.
I have to share about it. We have 2 slides for the star of the week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, so then too few of them has not submitted, though they promised, but we are looking forward next time that they will submit.
Sure,
So I'm reading the names now. The this week's star of the month are Sharifa Khatun, Roshan K. Singh, Nigar Ayubi, Sonali Yadav, Farida, Nandini Jha, Kehkashan, Kartik, Khushi Sharma, Gulshan Gautam, Sravasti, Sai Shruti Joshi, Lata Das, Bholesh, Noor Alam, Ritesh Singh, Shabina, Krit Kedia, Astik Ramgir, Tushar, Kublai, Arjit Mandal, Ajit Singh, Tejasvi, Ronit Bhimkar. And one more name which I remember right now, Maulia Ali. I think I have not read the Maulia Ali. Yeah,
yes, you did not.
Yeah. So these are the kids, those who have submitted their work this time.
Okay.
And if I am missing any name, then please do let me know. So I can include your name also. Maulia Ali is there. So, okay, so disabled, nation, right, done. So, ma'am, should I share the homework sheet?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is the question 1. You can start with this, ma'am. Over to you.
Okay. Okay, so fill in the blanks with the correct form of verbs given in the brackets. She dash to her office with a friend. She goes to her office with a friend. Okay, because it is present. Why you like movies? Okay, why you like, or you can write don't like also. My friend dash his grandmother every day, visits, visits. Okay. Okay. There is do also in this, so we need to write my friend does visit his grandmother every day. Okay, we can write that way, does visit. Okay. Ritesh dash loves the cold weather. Ritesh loves, L-O-V-E-S, loves the cold weather. Okay. Do you plan to visit Kashmir this year? So we need to write, do you plan to visit Kashmir this year? We always dash an early dinner. We always have. Okay, because it is present, we always have an early dinner. His parents dash a trip abroad every 6 months. His parents plan a trip abroad every 6 months. It will remain plan only. Our doctor in the neighborhood dash a lot of money, makes a lot of money. I dash my mother sometimes. I help my mother sometimes. It will remain help only. Okay. Then Sheetal dash here every Sunday, comes. COMES, comes. Okay. We dash rice for dinner every day. We eat. We can write we do it also. We eat is also right. Okay. Ma'am, can you scroll it up, please? Anu, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am, I'm there itself. So this is done, na? This first sheet.
No, few lines are remaining. Can you scroll it up? Okay.
So this is done, na, till phone every day.
One moment. No, it is not. Now I will. One moment. He last few lines are left, ma'am.
Yeah. He never.
Yeah. He never dash the truth. He never hides the truth. Okay. Make hay while the sun shines. SHINES. Apples B. So it will be R. Apples are good for health. Okay. The dogs. Further, ma'am, I can't see here. The dogs. Can you read it if you have?
Yes, ma'am. The dogs blank bark every night.
Okay. The dogs keep bark. The dogs do bark every night. That will be the correct English. Okay.
You use the phone every day. You dash use the phone every day.
Okay. You are using the phone every day. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Next
Yes,
one.
ma'am. Done, ma'am. So next, move
Yes.
to.
Yeah. Okay.
Ma'am, yes. Are you able to read now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay.
The CAs. No, it's gone back. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. The CAs, there is a dash here. The CAs dash a lot of money. The CAs are making a lot of money these days. Okay? The CAs are making a lot of money these days. Why dash he dash you? Why is he not helping you? Okay. Why is he not helping you? Dash you dash to my house today. Okay. So it's a question mark. Are you coming to my house today? The band dash all the old song. The band is playing all the old songs. Okay. His parents dash him today evening. His parents are visiting him today evening. Okay. Are visiting him today evening. Vijay dash very foolishly. Vijay is behaving very foolishly. Then is by ignoring the traffic signal, they dash the law. They are breaking the law. Okay, because it's a plural, they are breaking the law. It dash heavily outside. It is raining heavily outside. Okay. Our cook dash today. Our cook is not coming today. Okay. Our cook is not coming today. We dash a lot of problems in our society these days. Okay. We dash a lot of problems in our society these days. Since it is these days, it is happening. We are facing a lot of problems in our society these days. Okay. The driver dash to take off tomorrow. The driver is planning to take off tomorrow. Okay. I dash to the party tonight. Okay. I dash to the party tonight. I am coming to the party tonight. Okay. I am coming to the party tonight. The children play dash hide and seek in the garden. The children are playing hide and seek in the garden. Okay, are playing. Play का हो जाएगा are playing. The train run late. Run late means the train is running late. Today the sun dash bright. Today the sun is shining bright. Okay. Farmers dash berries from the bushes. Farmers are plucking berries from the bushes. Okay. Ma'am, there were two or there was one more, I think. Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
There is one more, right?
Today, yeah, ma'am. There is one more sheet.
Okay. Because
Here it is.
Yeah, I remember giving 3. Okay. So this says fill in the blanks with the correct form of verbs in the bracket. Okay. The cat dash all the milk. The cat has drunk all the milk. Okay, just give me a second. Yeah, sorry. The cat has drunk all the milk. They dash yet. Not arrive is the verb whose correct form is to be used. They have not arrived yet. Okay, they have not arrived yet. Then is she dash not qualify. She has not qualified. Okay, she has not qualified the written test. We dash already dash the movie. We have already seen the movie. So it will be we have already seen the movie. Okay. Then is I dash of inviting all my friends. I have thought or I thought. No, I have thought of inviting all my friends is the correct answer. Okay. My brother dash the Red Fort yet. So it should be my brother has not seen the Red Fort yet. Okay. The teacher dash just dash the class. The teacher has just entered the class. Okay. Rajiv dash learning piano. Rajiv dash learning piano and the verb is stop. Rajiv has stopped learning piano. Rajiv has H-A-S. Okay. The media dash just dash the premises. The media has just left the premises. Okay. The media has just left the premises. My parents dash recently. One second. My parents, where was I? One moment. The teacher Rajiv, my parents dash have recently dash their 15th anniversary. So the verbs are has or have and celebrate. My parents have recently celebrated, okay, celebrated their 15th anniversary. Okay. Ramnik dash the way. The verb is lose. Ramnik dash the way. The verb is lose. Okay. So it should be Ramnik is a single word, has lost the way. Okay. Ramnik has lost the way. The robbers dash 3 persons. The robbers again is a plural, so the robbers have murdered 3 persons. Okay. The robbers have murdered 3 persons. The minister dash already his speech. Okay. So it will be the minister has already delivered his speech. The minister has delivered his speech. Okay. The sadhus dash the mantras. Chant is the verb. So the sadhus have chanted the mantras. Okay. The sadhus have chanted the mantras. Her mother dash not. Ma'am, I can't see further.
Okay, ma'am. So there is her mother dash has not dash rest.
Okay. Her mother has not rested. Her mother has not rested.
And the last one is the thief dash run away.
Okay. And the verbs, okay, has run away. Okay. So it will be the thief has run away. Okay. The thief has run away. I think that was the last, right?
Yes, ma'am. This is the last one.
Okay.
We have finished with the.
Yeah. Correct.
So I'm stopping the share and I'm making you the co-host now, so you can
Okay.
start.
Yes, ma'am.
So do you have any one of you have any kind of doubt on the from this homework?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay, no, don't say no. If that is by default, I'll understand that is your no is that you are not speaking. If you have any confusion, then you can ask. So Jinko, because I got so many queries about second and third one. So those who are not able to do the second and third one or having any kind of issue with that, so आपको अभी पता चल गया होगा क्या answers हैं. Apart from this, I'm sharing the answer keys also. तो आप लोग क्या करेंगे, अपने आप अपनी आंसर्स चेक करेंगे कि आपने कहाँ क्या गलत किया था, right? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. I think Ankita's name was also not there in the when I shared the thing. Ankita's name was there or not? Let me see.
You can check it, ma'am. No problem.
Yeah, it's not there. She has submitted the homework.
Okay.
So I'll share the sheet with them after some time.
Sure, ma'am.
Yeah. So over to you, ma'am. Now you can carry on.
Yeah, just one moment. Okay, so this time the response was really nice, and that makes me really happy, you know, that at least you are making efforts to learn. Yeah, you are making efforts to learn, and it is really heartwarming, you know, to receive all your responses. Okay, to receive all your responses. So let me just share the PPT with you. Give me a moment, I'm sharing it. Okay. Last time, what was the topic I covered, ma'am? It slipped off my mind. What was the topic I had covered?
I think they were doing the tenses.
Okay.
Sentences.
That sentences, the negative and interrogative sentences.
Okay.
Right, Krit. Thank you, Krit.
Thank you, Krit. So
Welcome,
nice of you to remember. Okay. I will just take one quick
Tenses
minute.
were in the last to last class.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So interrogative and negative sentences in the last class.
Yeah. Okay. Just give me a few seconds, okay? I'm just pulling up the PPT.
Sure, ma'am. Sure. No issues. So now your work is that you have started doing all the sentences and all the present tense, past tenses. All now you have started picking up, and you are sending your homeworks also. So if you want to improve your communication, your verbal communication, then you should start speaking now,
Of course.
right? So whatever way you can speak, don't hesitate, just speak. क्योंकि अगर आप जो हिंदी नहीं जानते हैं, those who are living in West Bengal, maybe Assam, maybe Karnataka, maybe other states, maybe Maharashtra, they don't know how to speak in Hindi properly, but they are able to do that. This is the same way we can do it in the English also. Like if I'll go to Maharashtra and I have to talk with Tushar and Astik, then I won't be able to, because I don't know Marathi. So a few words only I know, or maybe few words of Gujarati I know, so I can talk with Tejaswi with the few words of Gujarati. So that way, now it's I should not hesitate while speaking, right? So this is the same thing you should do for the English communication also. Start speaking. Don't hesitate. Whatever it is coming to you, just start it, right? Ma'am, we can start giving them some other work also, some daily kind of jobs.
Like
They can start doing some mirror talk exercises. They can stand in front of the mirror and they have to read one paragraph of English every day. So that
okay, so we will come to that in the next coming sessions.
okay, done, ma'am. Done, ma'am.
Because right now I want to give some more inputs on how to improve communication skills, and then we'll come to how to improve vocabulary and all in the next session,
Okay,
which will be very helpful.
Done, ma'am. Done. Sure, ma'am.
Okay. So this session I did for some MET University, though. It is how to improve communication skills. Okay. How to improve communication skills. The problem with the communication is the illusion that it has been accomplished. Okay. Whenever you want to communicate, it is always, you feel that मैंने तो पूरी बात समझा दी, हो गया, right? Whenever you're talking to us also, it seems like that. But in reality, it is not the case. Okay. The term communication has been derived from a Latin word communis. Okay. Communis, which means common. Common means, how come common is related to communication? See, we all speak same language. That's why we can communicate. Like Anu ma'am was saying right now, if she does not know Marathi or if she does not know Gujarati, she cannot communicate to you. Okay. So what do we do is we establish a common language, right? Like you also know Hindi, I also know Hindi. You know English, I also know English. So we have some common language to speak. Okay. So to communicate means to make common or to make known, which is common, right? This act of making common and known is carried out through exchange of thoughts, ideas, or the like. Whatever thoughts come to our mind, the ideas come to our mind, we want to talk to each other. We want to communicate because single person cannot do anything, right? That's why we need to communicate. That's the need of communicating. Right? If you want, you can only write the first point. The communication has been derived from the Latin word communis. That means common. Okay. Only the first, this one, you can write. Main thing is it has been derived from a Latin word communis. This one. Okay. So I'm moving forward. What exactly is communication? See, there are two parts in it and there is a bridge into it, right? There is a receiver and there is a sender, right? Sender means if I am talking to you, I am the sender of communication, right? I'm sending you communication, I'm talking to you, and receiver is you. You are understanding. And what is a medium? Medium is the language. Okay. Right now we are talking in English language, so English is the medium. If we talk in Hindi, Hindi is the medium. So whatever language, right? And the very important part is the feedback. Okay, feedback. Now you would have heard of game of Chinese whispers. Have you heard the game Chinese whispers? Yeah. In that what happens? You speak from one person to another, to another, to another, right? एक से दूसरे के कान में बोलते हैं, तीसरे के कान में बोलते हैं. Finally, the information totally dilutes. Okay, original बात तो रहती नहीं है. Why that happens? Because there is no feedback. जब आप किसी के कान में जाके ऐसे बोलते हो, you never confirm. मैंने क्या बोला एक बार वापस बोलना तो. You never say that, right? So what happens is information goes on diluting. बात जो है वो आगे आगे खत्म होती जाती है, उसका कुछ और ही बन जाता है, right? So feedback is one of the very important things in the communication. Another very good example is, suppose आपने मुझे कोई phone number बताया, you tell me a phone number, okay? And I by mistake write a wrong digit. I write a wrong digit. So what happens is you never ask me that, Kiran ma'am, what phone number I told, can you just read it back? Can you just read it back? So if you say, can you just read it back? That means you are asking my feedback. Have I understood the phone number or not? Okay. So always remember, one of the most important things in communication is feedback. Okay. Now you can take a note of this picture. You can draw this diagram and you can write it. What is the process of communication? Okay. This will be very important when you communicate, when you are talking in friends, in office, in whatever place, even at home. I'll give you a minute to write and then I'll move to next slide. Okay, I'm moving to the next slide. Should I? Have you written? Why is communication important? Okay, why is communication important? Why do we need to communicate? What is the importance of communication? Okay. Now, the very first point in this is it inspires confidence. Okay, it inspires confidence. अगर आप एक पूरी क्लास में ग्रुप में बैठे हैं, right now also you are in a class, in an online class, तो अगर आप बात नहीं करते हैं, if you are not communicating, okay, you will yourself feel that the confidence level is low. Okay, if I ask you a question, आप 10 बार सोचेंगे, should I answer or not? मेरा आंसर ठीक है कि नहीं है, right? So that is called communication confidence. So once you communicate, जैसे आप बात करते हो, आपका confidence level boost up हो जाता है. Okay? Even if when you go to a new place, नए घर में जाते हो, नए neighborhood में, नए class में, anywhere, जब तक आप बात नहीं करते हो, आपका confidence level low रहता है. The moment you talk, you open up your mouth, you get to know other people and they also get to know you. Okay? Communication होते ही दोनों आपस में एक दूसरे को जान जाते हैं. So your curiosity level comes down and your confidence level goes up. Right? So it inspires confidence.
ना तो जल्दी कहाँ से अंधेरा है उधर चली जा ऊपर चल जा
Who is this? Please keep yourself mute. कौन है? अपने आप को म्यूट करेंगे प्लीज.
निगार प्लीज आप म्यूट करके रखा करो बच्चा.
Okay, and please don't write right now. I will tell you when to write. It also builds respect in business and social life. Don't worry about business right now. It helps you build respect in social life. अगर आप बात नहीं करते हैं, आप मुंह ऐसे करके चले जाते हैं, नीचे करके या फुला के, people will say, ये तो बात ही नहीं कर सकता. What type of person? Okay. Even when you just smile, you know, your smile is a talk. Your smile is a communication. जब आप किसी को देख के smile करते हो, that itself is a communication that okay, this person is approachable. आप इनसे बात कर सकते हैं, right? If imagine I come to your class, I don't smile at all and I just come and deliver the lecture and go. हो गया. What will you feel? We can't talk to Kiran ma'am. She does not like people. Okay. So to improve your social life, you need to communicate. Your thoughts have to be communicated to people. Okay. Very important part. It helps you make friends. Okay. It helps you make friends with the right frequency people. When I say right frequency people means जो लोग आपके level से match करते हैं, who can understand you और जिसकी बात आप समझ सकते हो. Okay. It will help you make friends. It develops a distinct personality. आपकी एक personality बन जाती है with what you talk. Okay. If you talk good, if you talk positive, if you are presentable and your talk is clear, you know, your thoughts are clear. आप जो सोचते हो उसका words में समझा सकते हो, then you develop a distinct personality. Okay, distinct means different personality जिसको लोग दूर से पहचानते हैं कि okay, when you are talking to this guy, he is Krit. When you are talking to this girl, she is Nigar. Okay, when you are talking to somebody, he is Anirudh. So you recognize people, right? It reveals your ability to others. It also tells the other person your capability. आप कितना सोच सकते हैं, आपकी thoughts कितनी clear है, and how much you understand. Okay, so now you can write these points. Why is communication important? Okay, we'll give you a minute to write. Please write down.
Ma'am, can you repeat question?
Which question? I did not ask any question. I said you can write down these points. ये सारे points है ना 5
Yeah.
about communication.
Yes, ma'am. Inspire confidence, builds respect in business and social life, helps make friends, develops a distinct personality, reveals your ability to others.
Yes. So you can write down these 5 points. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So I'm moving to the next slide. Hope everybody has written. Okay. Effective communication skills, please do not write, okay, are fundamental to success in many aspects of life. कुछ भी हो, you need to communicate. जब तक आप बोलेंगे नहीं, success will be very low. Okay. Many jobs require strong communication skills, and socially people with improved communication skills enjoy better interpersonal relationships. जो लोग ज्यादा मतलब ऐसा भी नहीं कि पागलों की तरह बात करते हैं, what people who talk required amount of communication, okay, जितनी जरूरत है, smart communication who do, they enjoy better interpersonal relationships. Okay. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आपने किसी से कभी क्लास में बात ही नहीं की है, बाय चांस आपका पेन घर पे रह गया, आपकी बुक घर पे रह गई, हाउ विल यू से टू समबडी स्ट्रेंजर कि मैं तेरी बुक शेयर कर लूं, या मुझे एक थोड़ी देर के लिए पेन दिखा दोगे, मैं लिख लूं? You can only communicate, you can only talk when you have already done communication. जब आप हर रोज उसको हेलो करते हो, आप how are you पूछते हो, you are in constant touch, then only you can do communication. Then only you can give help and you can take help also. Okay, it is not only take help, you have to give help also to people. Okay, now you can write it down. So moving to the next slide now. Effective communication is a key interpersonal skill, and by learning how we can improve our communication has lot of benefits. We already know it, right? Therefore, there's a need to improve communication skills. Because we want to talk to each other, we want to interact with each other, we need to improve communication skills. Okay? Nothing much to write in this. Now, this is very important. 7 C's of effective communication. Please do not write, just understand. Okay. First is completeness. Okay. Second is conciseness, consideration, clarity, concreteness, courtesy, and correctness. Okay. These are 7 C's of communication. So you just write the heading. Don't write the remaining 7 parts. Just write 7 C's of effective communication. How to make your communication more effective and clear. Ma'am, you said something?
No, ma'am, not
Okay,
me.
I thought to me. Okay. So 7 C's of effective communication. Okay. I'm moving to next slide. We need to improve communication. That means communication needs to be complete. Okay. One moment. I guess you write these headings also, because nahi to miss ho jayega. Please write these headings. Completeness, conciseness, consideration. Please write it. Who is Oppo A9 2020? Raised hand. Who is this?
Suhan Anwar, ma'am.
Sorry?
Suhan Anwar.
Suhan. Any question? You want to ask anything?
1 second, ma'am.
Sure. Any question you have got, or should we go further? Anyway, you decide what is the question and we'll take it up later. Okay. So write down these 7 C's of effective communication.
What's your name, beta? Who is from Oppo A9?
Suhana Anwar.
Acha,
Suhana.
Suhana. Okay, Suhana.
Listen, Suhana, this is also part of confidence, okay, that you are able to ask a question or not, right? See, I do not know anybody of you, honestly, very few of you I know. But when I want to ask anything, I can take your name and ask confidently, because I know what I'm asking and why I'm asking. So if you have a question, please do not hesitate, okay? Because आपको तो क्वेश्चन पूछेंगे तो क्लियर होगा ना. So please ask at the logical break, logical point, whatever question you have got. So moving on to next now. Now, why we need to improve communication? Because 70% of our communication efforts are misunderstood. खाली 30% हम mostly communicate करते हैं. Okay? जो भी हम बात किसी से करते हैं, most of the time it is not understood properly. Okay? अगर किसी ने smile कर दिया आपको देख के, थोड़ा सा जोर से कर दिया, you will say मेरा तो मजाक उड़ा रहे हैं. Something is wrong with this person. Okay? किसी ने बाय चांस बात नहीं करी, कान में ईयरफोन लगे हुए थे एंड आपने हेलो बोला, मेरे तो हेलो का ही जवाब नहीं दिया, कैसा बंदा है ये, राइट? सो 70% ऑफ आवर कम्युनिकेशन एफर्ट्स आर मिसअंडरस्टूड, मिसइंटरप्रेटेड, रिजेक्टेड. अगर सड़क के पार कोई फ्रेंड दिख गया, आप उसको ऐसे हेलो कर रहे हैं, अगर उसने नहीं देखा, यू विल फील रिजेक्टेड कि इसने तो मुझे देखा ही नहीं, देखता ही नहीं है, तो डिस्टॉर्टेड और नॉट हर्ड. ओके, बट रियलिटी में ऐसा होता नहीं है. पीपल डू सी एंड ऑल. अब जेन्युइनली किसी को नहीं दिखा, सो डोंट थिंक दैट पर्सन इज इग्नोरिंग. ओके, so this you can write 70% of our communication efforts are misunderstood, misinterpreted, rejected, distorted or not heard. Okay?
मैम मुझे शुरू से इंग्लिश सीखना है पूरा.
कौन है ये?
मैं सुहान अनवर.
सुहान अनवर. ओके, सुहान, क्योंकि अभी तो हम काफी आ गए इंग्लिश में आगे, राइट?
हाँ.
सो आप एक बार अनु मैम से बात करना, जब दोबारा से स्टार्ट होगा या तो तब आप एक बार फिर से आ जाना क्लास में.
यस मैम.
बट आई सजेस्ट कि आप एक बार अनुभूति मैम से बात करिए, बिकॉज मैम नोज यू वेरी वेल, राइट? शी नोज अबाउट यू. और आप उनसे ओपनली बात करिए, आपको कितना आता है, कितना नहीं आता है, एंड देन आई मीन शी कैन हेल्प यू आउट.
ओके मैम.
बट नेवरदलेस जितना सिखाया जा रहा है वो तो आप फॉलो करिए और कोशिश करिए सीखें.
ओके मैम.
या
हाँ.
ओके, वेज ऑफ इम्प्रूविंग कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स. कैसे इम्प्रूव होगा कम्युनिकेशन स्किल? फाइन, यू कैन राइट द हेडिंग वेज ऑफ इम्प्रूविंग कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स. अभी तक मैंने आपको बेसिस दिया कि कम्युनिकेशन में क्या प्रॉब्लम होती है, कैसे हम उसको देखते हैं कि कहाँ कहाँ प्रॉब्लम हो रही है, किस किस टाइप की प्रॉब्लम होती है.
यस मैम.
Okay, so ways of improving communication skills. The very first quality, if you want to communicate properly, you should be a good listener. Okay, you should be a good listener. अगर आप किसी की बात सुन नहीं सकते हैं तो आप अपनी बात उसको कन्वे भी नहीं कर पाएंगे.
यस मैम.
So listening, again, listening and hearing, there are two words. Okay, listening and hearing, HEARING. हियरिंग इज कि चलो पूजा पाठ कथा चल रही है, हम भी सुन रहे हैं, सुन लिया तो बढ़िया है, नहीं सुना तो भी बढ़िया है, इट्स फाइन, राइट? पंडित जी पूरा पढ़ते जा रहे हैं मंत्र, अगर मैंने स्वाहा सुन लिया तो मैंने सुन लिया.
हाँ.
दिस इज अ वेरी गुड एग्जाम्पल, राइट? क्योंकि जब हवन या कुछ होता है तो पंडित मंत्र पढ़ते जाते हैं, एंड में वो बोलते हैं स्वाहा, आप आगे जाके उसमें सामग्री डाल देते हैं, स्वाहा, हमने सुन लिया. That is called hearing. That is called hearing. Okay. And listening is ध्यान से सुनना with a purpose in mind. Okay. जब आपको टीवी पे इनकम टैक्स के रूल बताए जाते हैं, जब मोदी जी बोल रहे होते हैं मन की बात, तो सब कैसे ऐसे कान लगा के सुन रहे होते हैं ना एक एक वर्ड को, कि कहीं कुछ मिस ना हो जाए, राइट? So that is called listening. Okay. And the very, very important thing is what God has given us. Okay. He has given us 2 years to listen, right? He has given us 2 years to listen and only 1 mouth to talk. Okay. अगर वो चाहता भगवान की हम ज्यादा बोले और सुने कम, तो क्या होता? हमारे यस
मैम, यहाँ पे माउथ की जगह ईयर और ईयर की जगह माउथ हो गया है.
नहीं, ये बिल्कुल ठीक लिखा है, ये बिल्कुल ठीक लिखा हुआ है.
2 mouths and 1 ear लिखा था यहाँ पे.
हाँ, बिल्कुल ठीक लिखा है ना. See, it is for those people जो बहुत ज्यादा बकबक करते हैं, बहुत ज्यादा बोलते रहते हैं और सुनने की वो लिमिट ही नहीं होती, वो सुनना चाहते ही नहीं है, राइट?
Yes,
So it is written कि अगर ऐसा होता, इफ वी वर सपोज टू टॉक मोर, अगर हमें बोलना ज्यादा होता, सुनना कम होता, तो भगवान क्या करता? भगवान हमारे दो कान की जगह दो मुंह लगा देता, यहाँ पे दो मुंह लगे होते, राइट? और कान यहाँ पे लगा होता मुंह की जगह पे बीच में। कैन यू इमेजिन? आपका जो कान है वो मुंह की जगह लगा होता और आप दोनों मुंह से बोलते रहते और थोड़ा ही सुन पाते। बट गॉड हैज गिवन अस 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we speak less, we speak what is required, and we listen more. We understand people more and we try to pay attention to people more. Okay? अब ठीक लग रहा है ये लिखा हुआ? Hello? Now do you find it all right?
ये नहीं.
Okay. I'm moving to the next slide. Now listening का मतलब क्या होता है? Listening is not the same as hearing. मैंने ये अच्छे से समझा दिया है. Listening is not same as hearing. Okay? Hearing क्या होता है? खाली वो सुन लेना जो बोला जा रहा है. Listening होता है वो भी सुन लेना जो नहीं बोला जा रहा है. ओके, मे बी आपको कोई सारी चीज अलाउ कर रहा है, अच्छा ठीक है आप यहाँ बैठ जाओ कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, आप यहाँ वेट कर लो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, लेकिन उसके मुंह पे तो स्माइल ही नहीं है, वो तो चिढ़ा हुआ है अंदर से. सो ट्राइंग टू रीड व्हाट इज हिडन, दैट इज कॉल्ड लिसनिंग. ओके, use the technique of clarification and reflection to confirm what the other has said, right? And avoid any confusion. This is the technique of feedback. Clarification means feedback. आप कुछ भी कहते हैं तो आप always उसको पूछ सकते हैं, आप एक बार मेरे को वापस बताएंगे आपको क्या समझ में आया, right? And reflection, that means nodding yes. जब कोई बात करता है तो हम बोलते हैं ना अच्छा, okay, अच्छा अच्छा ठीक है ऐसा है, ओके ओके. दैट मीन्स वी आर रिफ्लेक्टिंग कि हमें बात समझ में आ रही है. ओके, एंड व्हाट हैपेंस विद दैट? देयर इज नो कंफ्यूजन. ओके, व्हाट हैपेंस विद दैट? देयर इज नो कंफ्यूजन इन द लिसनिंग. ट्राई नॉट टू थिंक अबाउट व्हाट टू से नेक्स्ट व्हाइल लिसनिंग. जब हम सुन रहे होते हैं तो हमें सिर्फ सुनने का काम करना चाहिए. अदरवाइज क्या होता है कि हमारे माइंड में जो थॉट्स चल रहे होते हैं हम वो बोलने लगते हैं. कई बार देखा होगा हम बोलना कुछ और चाह रहे हैं, बोल कुछ और रहे हैं. Why it is happening? Because we are listening, but at the same time we are talking. Okay, so let us not mix the two things. Clear our minds and focus on the message being received. Okay, now you can write it down and give me a thumbs up when done. I will know it's done.
Thumbs up. No.
Who is this on unmute? Suhana, आप है unmute पे? Anu ma'am, can you just see who is unmute? Suhana, is it? So I'm not able to see.
Suhana was unmute, so I have muted her.
Yeah.
Nigar ने thumbs up करा है.
Okay.
Waiting for others to do that.
That's fine. So I'll give another minute to this, then I'll move to next slide.
Team, check with Anurag Bag and Farida. They are not connected with the audio.
Okay,
Beta, in every class you are asking at what time it will end. Sravasti, हम आपको पहले बता चुके हैं. आपकी क्लास 6 o'clock तक होती है. ठीक है?
What happened? Not interested in the class?
कुछ और काम होगा मैम या तो.
हाँ, maybe. Sravasti, are you not interested कि कुछ और काम है? Hello. Okay, I'm moving to next slide. Finally, the best thing you can do to improve your communication is to learn to really listen, to pay attention to others. Okay, and let the other person talk without interrupting. जब कोई आपसे बात कर रहा है, आप उसकी बात के बीच में ना बोलें और आप उसकी बात को ध्यान से सुने. दैट इज द बेस्ट वे टू इम्प्रूव योर कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स. ओके, क्योंकि अगर आप बीच बीच में टोकते रहेंगे, बोलते रहेंगे, क्वेश्चन पूछते रहेंगे बीच बीच में विदाउट एनी लॉजिकल पॉइंट, person will feel irritated. Okay, you will not be able to listen. तो communication का purpose ही establish नहीं होगा. The talks will remain in between. Okay, it is hard work, but we know a good conversation is a bunch of words elegantly connected with listening. जब भी हम अच्छे communication की बात करते हैं, हम उसमें अच्छी listening की भी बात करते हैं. That we need to listen carefully and clearly what is being spoken with lot of patience. क्योंकि कई बार होता है कि कम्युनिकेशन में किसी की बात बहुत लंबी होती है, राइट? किसी की बात बहुत लंबी होती है बट उसके एंड में उसकी समरी बहुत बढ़िया होती है. वी गेट टू नो व्हाट इज हैपनिंग. सो वी नीड टू हैव पेशेंस एंड वी नीड टू लिसन प्रॉपर्ली. ओके, नाउ यू कैन राइट इट डाउन. Okay. I'm moving to the next slide. Okay, now you see 3 clouds on the screen. Okay, these are ways to improve listening skills: paraphrase, question, and summarize. Okay, paraphrase, question, and summarize. Paraphrasing means restating what such said in your own words. That means अगर मुझे किसी ने कोई बात कही and I should put it in my own words and tell that this is what you said. So that is called as paraphrasing. Okay, paraphrasing, as the name indicates, P-A-R-A, paraphrasing. Okay, and then question, challenge speaker to think further. अगर आपको कोई डाउट लगता है, कुछ पूछना चाहता है, you must ask the speaker a question, but after the talk. As soon as the person finishes, raise your hand and say, I have got a question. Okay, then give your question. Then finally summarize, put together the main points of a speaker. Okay, summarize. So these are best way to communicate.
मैम मुझे समझ में नहीं आया, आप एक बार और बता सकती हैं?
Sure. See, जैसे अभी मैंने आपसे बात करी, right? आपने क्या बोला? मुझे समझ में नहीं आया, correct? Then you can, if you want to understand clearly, you can paraphrase. Paraphrasing means speaking in your own language. Okay, अपनी language में कुछ बताना, that is paraphrasing. Then is question. अगर आपको कोई डाउट है, आप क्वेश्चन पूछते हो, जैसे आप अभी मेरे से पूछ रहे हो, फिर आप बाद में क्या करते हो? आप समरी लिखते हो. समरी इन द सेंस अपनी नोटबुक में लिखोगे आज क्या पढ़ा, क्या क्वेश्चन थे, क्या आंसर था. So that is called as ways to improve listening. Okay, is it clear now or still not clear?
Clear.
Okay, sure. Okay, so I'm moving to next slide, provided you have written down. Or I'll give you a few more seconds, you can write it down. Okay, I'll move to next slide now. Body language. Body language plays very important role in speaking. Okay, very good example is, कोई आपके दरवाजे पे आया, बेल करी या नॉक करा, पूछा कि घर पे हैं. अब आप अंदर की तरफ पैर मोड़ते हुए दरवाजा पूरा नहीं खोलते हैं और बोलते हैं हाँ है, आ जाओ अंदर आ जाओ, come inside. What is your body language saying and what are you saying are two different things. Okay, what is your body language saying कि नहीं नहीं ना ही अंदर आए तो अच्छा है, जाओ जाओ, but your words are saying आइए please अंदर आइए. Okay, so body language is a huge part of how we communicate with other people. हमारी body language उसी तरह होनी चाहिए जो हमारे mind में चल रहा है. Okay. Second thing is, if reading body language does not come naturally to you, or if you are simply like to get better at it, there is a huge body of work that details what the body is really, what the body is really saying. Okay, that means body language अगर आपको समझ नहीं आती है, okay, so there is a body language summary sort of thing which indicates क्या कहने का क्या मतलब होता है. Okay. If you are not able to understand second point, do not worry about it. Just leave it for the time being and you may write only the first point. Okay. Is this much clear? In short, body language plays a huge part in how we talk to each other. That's all. That's all is on this whole slide, nothing much. Then is unnecessary fillers. कई बार हम unnecessary words बीच में बोलते रहते हैं, no, ये वो कुछ कुछ बोलते रहते हैं. So these are unnecessary words जो communication को disturb करते हैं. Okay. Now these are unnecessary fillers. Don't write down. Little to improve your speech or everyday conversation. हर रोज की बातचीत में इन सब का कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. Cut them out to be more persuasive. Persuasive means कि जो आपकी बात दूसरों को समझ में आ जाए, persuade हो जाए, that is persuasive and feel or appear more confident. Okay. Second point is, one way is to start keeping track of when you say words. Now, whenever you say these words, keep a track कि आप बार-बार ये वाले words use नहीं करें. Okay. You could also try taking your hands out of your pockets. Okay. Or simply relaxing and pausing before you speak. अगर आप पॉकेट्स में हाथ डाल के बोलते हैं ऐसे गर्दन ऊपर करके, this itself indicates कि आप बहुत ही, हिंदी में एक वर्ड होता है अकड़ू टाइप के इंसान है जिसको बात करने में कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं है. मतलब बाकी को हम समझते हैं छोटे मोटे बेकार लोग हैं, हम तो बहुत बड़ी चीज है. राइट. दैट इज ऑल्सो बॉडी लैंग्वेज इंडिकेट्स. I will have to put it on mute for a minute. Meanwhile, you can make a note of it.
बहुत अच्छा पढ़ाई कर रही है, इतने अच्छे डांस शो कर रही है, वो कुछ बनना चाहती है, अपने पैरों पे खड़ा होना चाहती है. तुम्हारे
Please make a note of this while I move to the next slide in 1 minute. Have you made a note of it?
Yes,
So yeah, there are many fillers like this. जब हम बात करते हैं बोलते हैं हाँ बोलते हैं, कभी फालतू में मतलब सुनते नहीं है क्या कह रहा है दूसरा, बट हम हाँ हाँ करते रहते हैं. So unnecessary fillers also disturb communication. Okay. Next is speaking speed. You would have noticed कुछ लोग होते हैं जो बहुत ही तेज तेज बोलते हैं, रेलगाड़ी की तरह बोलते चले जाते हैं और आपको समझ नहीं आता कि क्या बोला. करेक्ट. और कुछ लोग इतनी स्लो बोलते हैं जैसे स्लो समाचार पढ़ रहे हैं कि उनको सुनना इम्पॉसिबल हो जाता है. यू डोंट वांट टू टॉक टू देम, राइट, बिकॉज यू गेट डिसइंटरेस्टेड. उनकी स्पीड आपको इतना बोर कर देती है कि आप बातें नहीं करना चाहते. Okay, so nobody will hold it against you if you speak more slowly and clearly. अगर आप बहुत तेज बोलते हो तो कोई आपको गर्दन पकड़ नहीं लेगा कि आप धीरे क्यों बोल रहे हो और क्लियरली क्यों बोल रहे हो. Okay, any speakers who are good do the same to get their message across. If you want कि आपकी बात दूसरे को समझ में आ जाए, it should be sent across properly. Speak slowly and clearly. Okay. Selecting your words carefully. What is this? Hello. Selecting your words carefully may also be seen as a sign of respect towards your audience. Okay. Now, when I'm talking to you, I need to maintain the respect level. Okay. As a person also, as a teacher also, that I talk to you with respect, so that you know it that your communication is being respected. Okay, and I respect you as a student. It shows that you want to give them the best possible answer. Okay, it also shows when we have respect and patience and we speak slowly and clearly that I am interested in talking to you. Okay. So those talkers, those speakers who speak very, very fast and कि चलो किसी तरह ये खत्म हो जाए और चलो, that is not a good way of speaking and it is part of bad communication. Okay. So this you can note down, speaking speed. It's a very important part of communication. Okay. I'll give you 2 minutes to write down.
Ma'am, ma'am, hello.
Yes, I'm able to hear you.
Yeah, ma'am, words carefully may also be seen as a saying respect towards your. उसके बाद क्या है?
Which one?
Advance क्या है ma'am?
Towards your audience. Audience means
Audience.
audience means
Yeah.
जो लोग आपको सुन रहे हैं.
हाँ हाँ मैम पता है, वो हमको समझ नहीं आया
We
इसकी
call
वजह
it
से.
audience. See, इसको बोलने के लिए करेंगे AUDIENCE. Okay, audience.
Okay ma'am.
Fine. So I'll move to the next slide if you have written. Okay, so I'm moving to the next slide. Time to think. Okay, this is very, very important part of communication. Now, whenever we are talking to somebody, whenever we are presenting somebody या कुछ भी बात कर रहे हैं, okay, we are always worried that the people you are talking to, जिससे आप बात कर रहे हैं, वो आपकी बात को जल्दी सुनना चाहते हैं, जल्दी से आप बोल दें और जल्दी, ये दिमाग में चलता रहता है, okay, but हमेशा ये ठीक नहीं होता है. It is never that people don't want to hear you. People want to hear you, but how interesting can you make your talk? That is more important. Okay. So give yourself time to think. Now this time may be in fraction of seconds, within minutes. Give time to yourself to think so that people are able to know that you communicating to them is very important. आपके लिए उनसे बात करना बहुत important है. And after you think, just relax and speak your mind out. Okay. And if there are any questions, always welcome the questions. Okay. Because जब question पूछे जाएंगे तभी आपका communication clear होगा. You will get to know कि आपकी बात दूसरे को समझ आ पा रही है कि नहीं आ पा रही है. Okay. That is why you would have seen in the class, we always say, you got any doubts, please ask. Have you got any questions? So this is very important part of communication, time to think. Okay. So you may take note of it, time to think. Any doubt in this, please ask. Okay.
No, ma'am.
All right. So I can move to the next slide.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So think is a very important word. Think means think before you speak. That is it true? जो हम बोल रहे हैं या सच बोल रहे हैं कि नहीं बोल रहे हैं? Is it helpful? किसी की help होगी या नहीं होगी? Is it inspiring? Will the other person feel inspired? Is it necessary to talk this or not? कई बार हम बेबात की भी बात करते हैं, which is not required. Okay. Is it kind? That we are being courteous, we are being kind to people. We cannot be rude to people as human beings. Okay. If you like this about think, you can please write it down. It's 3-4 lines. Interesting thought about think. Okay, so I'm moving quickly to next slide, giving you last few seconds to write down, please. Okay, next is humor. Now, just imagine if I'm talking to you like a robot. Okay, if I'm talking to you like a robot, ना मैं हंसती हूँ क्लास में, ना मैं कोई जोक करती हूँ, ना मैं कोई कोशिश करती हूँ कि आप लोग को स्माइल आए, आप लोग मेरे से बात कर सके. So what is this class? This will be no humor class. There'll be no fun in the class. You will not like the class. Okay. So humor means कि थोड़ी सी क्लास में खुशी रहे, थोड़ी सी sense of laughing रहे. It releases endomorphins. Endomorphins is a hormone in the mind that can help relieve stress and anxiety. अगर बहुत ही सीरियस क्लास होती रहेगी तो आप भी ऐसे बैठे रहेंगे और मैं भी ऐसे, और बड़ी सीरियस बातें चलती रहेंगी. Okay, but if we are smiling, we are talking to each other, we will not have stress on mind and we'll be able to relieve the anxiety. Anxiety means, हिंदी में क्या वर्ड होगा अनुभूति मैम? एंजाइटी. हेलो अनु मैम.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the word anxiety in Hindi?
Anxiety आपको
Stress तो
घबराहट.
सभी घबराहट. ओके ओके. अगर हम थोड़ा स्माइल करके ह्यूमर के साथ पढ़ते रहेंगे तो स्ट्रेस भी नहीं होगा और घबराहट भी नहीं होगी. Okay, most people like to laugh and will feel drawn to somebody who can make them laugh. You will only be connected to me when you feel, okay, Kiran ma'am is approachable. We can ask her question. We can speak to her. Okay, so we need to have that balanced amount of humor, not full of humor, balanced amount of humor in the class. Okay, or whenever you are talking to somebody, there should be some humor also. Don't be afraid to be funny or clever, but do ensure your humor is appropriate to the situation. Okay, your humor is appropriate to the situation. ऐसा नहीं हो कि मजाक बहुत ज्यादा ही हो जाए. Okay, इतना ज्यादा हो जाए कि क्लास में कोई डिसिप्लिन ही ना रहे. So you have to have that balance. Use your senses of humor to break the ice. Sometimes when you start communicating to somebody, okay, कोई बात ही नहीं होती है करने को, so we call it ice breaking. We call it ice breaking. ऐसा नहीं होता कि सच में बर्फ लाके तोड़ रहे हैं. Okay, we call it ice breaking. That means starting to talk to somebody, break the ice. Okay, like if I meet you for the first time, I would generally say, you know, hello, how are you all? Okay, so what will happen? आप सभी लोग smile करेंगे, मैं भी smile करूंगी. We will talk to each other. So that is called ice breaking. Okay, या मैं क्लास में आई, मैंने एक स्लाइड ऑन करके और छोड़ दिया. Okay, that is also ice breaking. That आपका ध्यान स्लाइड की तरफ जाएगा, आपका ध्यान क्लास की टेंशन एंजाइटी में नहीं होगा. You will not be worried in the class. Okay, so breaking the ice means to lower barriers and gain the affection of others. कि आपसे सभी आराम से बात कर पाए. Okay, now you can note it down. So hope you have written about humor. Any thumbs up that it is written?
Done, ma'am.
Okay, great. Another 2-3 voices and I'll move to next slide.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, great. So we are moving to the next slide now. Then comes empathize. Can somebody tell me the difference between sympathy and empathy? Anybody? I only want 2 answers. Anybody who can tell me difference between sympathy and empathy? No? Should I explain you? Okay. Now when we say sympathy, sympathy का मतलब क्या होता है कि किसी के ऊपर दया दिखाना, किसी के साथ sympathy रखना. Okay? आप किसी को भूखा देखते हैं सड़क पे, आप किसी को कहीं पे बहुत ही गरीब देखते हैं, आपको सिंपैथी होती है। ओके, आप क्या करते हैं कि अगर मेरे पास इतना सारा भगवान ने दिया है, आई विल टेक आउट सम पार्ट एंड गिव इट टू दिस पर्सन so that this person can also live, right? So that is called sympathy. Whereas empathy means what? Empathy means putting yourself in the shoes of the person and trying to think from that person's point of view. Okay, suppose कोई बच्चा, जैसे मान लो उसको कोई स्किल चाहिए, उसको कुछ अर्न करने के लिए चाहिए, and you have the skill. Okay, so you empathize with the child and you think कि अगर मैं इसको ये सिखा दूं तो मे बी ये ज्यादा सक्सेसफुल हो जाए. Okay, so instead of giving that thing to the person as a mercy, as a daya, what you do is आप उसको वो चीज सिखा देते हैं. Okay, you teach the person how to do it. That is called empathizing. So sympathy means showing mercy, daya dikhana. Empathize means putting yourself in that place and feeling the pain of the person कि वो कितनी तकलीफ में है. That is called empathy. Okay, so empathy is trying to see things from the point of view of others. Okay, now why we are talking of this in this session is because whenever we are communicating with people, whenever we are talking to people, try not to be judgmental or biased by preconceived ideas. Okay, that means अगर आपको कोई कहता है, सपोज मुझे ही कहता है कि इस क्लास में जितने भी बच्चे आते हैं उनको तो पढ़ने में कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं है, टाइम पास करते हैं और चले जाते हैं. ओके, सो व्हाट विल हैपन इज मेरे दिमाग में एक ओपिनियन फॉर्म हो जाएगी, एक आइडिया आ जाएगा, बिलीफ आ जाएगा, लाइक द वर्ड्स रिटन हियर. सी, जजमेंटल हो जाएगा मेरा माइंड, बायस हो जाएगा, प्री कन्विंस कंसीव हो जाएगा और बिलीफ आ जाएंगे कि इस क्लास में तो बच्चे पढ़ना नहीं. Okay, as a result what will happen is the way I am teaching you, that will be affected. The way I am talking to you, that will be affected. Maybe I will not be interested to explain you every slide then. Okay, so whenever we are communicating with people, we should never be judgmental, we should never be sympathetic, we should be always empathetic. हमें उनकी प्रॉब्लम को समझना होगा. सपोज आपके यहाँ नेटवर्क नहीं आता है किसी के यहाँ, आई कैन वेरी वेल से ना, अनुभूति मैम प्लीज कुछ करो, इसको दिलवा दो, नेटवर्क कुछ कर दो. बट इफ आई एम्पथाइज, आई विल ट्राई टू नो द रीजन कि भाई क्यों नहीं आ रहा नेटवर्क, हाउ कैन वी हेल्प, कहाँ प्रॉब्लम हो रही है. अगर आपको कोई वर्ड समझ नहीं आ रहा, हाउ वेल कैन आई एक्सप्लेन यू. दैट इज कॉल्ड एम्पथाइजिंग. ओके, इफ आई नो कि आपको अपनी लैंग्वेज में समझ में आएगा, मे बी आई विल लुक फॉर अ चाइल्ड जो आपकी लैंग्वेज समझता है. आई विल से आप इसको समझाओगे जरा ये वर्ड का मीनिंग क्या है. लाइक आई टेक हेल्प फ्रॉम अनुभूति मैम फॉर सम हिंदी वर्ड्स. आई आस्क हर, मैम इसमें क्या वर्ड यूज होगा, व्हाट इज द राइट वर्ड. सो शी एम्पथाइजेस, वो मेरी अपने को मेरी जगह पे रखती है कि अच्छा इनको समझ नहीं आ रहा है एंड आई शुड हेल्प हर. ओके, सो दैट इज एम्पथाइजिंग. Stay in tune with your own emotions to help enable you to understand emotion of others. अगर आप अपनी बात नहीं समझ पाएंगे, you can never explain to other person. Okay, so you should stay in tune with your own emotions. You should be able to understand yourself so that you can understand other people's emotion also. Okay, hope I have explained the difference between empathy and sympathy. Okay, now you may take a note of it. Quickly take a note of it so that we can go to next slide. Okay, I'm moving to the next slide quickly. Positive attitude and smile. This is very easy. Few people want to be around someone who is frequently miserable. Simple Hindi. अगर कोई सड़ा हुआ इंसान है, nobody wants to speak to the person, nobody wants to be friendly, उसके साथ कोई बात नहीं करना चाहता. करेक्ट. अगर आपके क्लास में भी, स्कूल में, पड़ोस में कोई इंसान है जो देख के शक्ल सी बना के ऐसे चला जाता है, इवन यू डोंट वांट टू स्पीक टू समबडी. ओके. So whenever you are communicating to someone, जब आप बात कर रहे हैं किसी से, maintain a positive, cheerful attitude. That means दूसरे को पता चलना चाहिए that I am happy talking to you. Okay. When things do not go to plan, stay optimistic. You should be optimistic. Suppose मैं आपको presentation दे रही हूँ, suddenly video गायब हो गया, suddenly audio आना बंद हो गया. That means I should have planned it better first of all. But अगर हो भी गया, I should stay optimistic. Optimistic means I should stay positive and I should learn from my mistake कि next time मुझे ये ठीक रखना है. Okay, so you should be always positive when you're talking to people. कई बार होता है कोई word गड़बड़ हो जाता है, कुछ गलत बोल दिया, कुछ नहीं ठीक से बता पाए, but you should maintain a positive attitude that next time I will do it better. Okay, if you smile often and stay cheerful, people are more likely to respond. अगर आप smile करेंगे, अगर आप खुश रहेंगे, people will come to you and they will interact with you. Okay, so positive attitude and smile are very important part of communication. Okay, very important part of communication, whether it is with your sister brothers, whether it's with your parents, whether it's with your friends, anywhere. Okay, now you may note it down.
नफीसा, आप लगातार बात कर रहे हैं अपने फ्रेंड से के साथ बैठकर.
ओके मैम, सॉरी, अब नहीं करेंगे.
So this is for improving communication. Yeah, please mute who is speaking. Hello. Okay.
Ma'am, I have muted them. शरीफा के यहाँ से था.
Okay, no problem. No problem. छोटे बच्चे हैं लगता है घर में, है ना?
हाँ, someone was sitting on her lap also.
Oh, okay, no problem. Because I have put off the videos, you know, they distract, so मैंने off कर दिया है. Don't use glitches, brevity, sincerity, okay? Brevity, sincerity, ये सब required है. Don't praise yourself. Avoid any arguments with people. ज़्यादा argument होता है. If you think it's not leading to a fruitful discussion, avoid it. थोड़ा पीछे हट जाए वहां से. Okay, be tactful means अगर अपनी बात मनवानी है और you want to communicate what you want to say, be tactful, maintain silence and enunciate. That means speak clearly whatever you want to say with flexibility of tone. Flexibility of tone is also very important bit because it stresses what you want to stress and it will remove the attention of people where you don't want to. Okay, it is totally in your hands when you are communicating how and how much to communicate. Okay, again, need not write down, just understand more than enough. Okay, only last I think part you can write down: enunciation, clear, loud syllables and flexibility of tone. Only the last point you can write down. And another point you write down is avoid arguments. Okay, Anu ma'am, I can take 2-3 minutes more, right?
Sure, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Okay, moving to the next slide now. Practice. This is in every part of life. Wherever you want to be successful, you must practice. Okay, suppose आपको speech देनी है, आपको किसी से बात करनी है, वो बात भी अपने mind में एक बार rehearse कर लो. पहले बोलने से पहले उसको rehearse कर लो कि अगर मैं ये बोलूं तो दूसरे का reaction क्या होगा. Okay, it should be properly rehearsed. Think of the mouth chamber as a mold. Okay, mouth chamber means अपने मुंह को mold की तरह समझो, in which every word should be given a proper shape and form before you speak. Okay, the teeth should never be kept closed in speech. अगर आप दांत बंद करके बोलेंगे तो किसी को आपकी बात समझ नहीं आने वाली है. We can learn to speak more rapidly but still with perfect distinctness. Okay, last point you can ignore, not very good, but you should speak very clearly and always practice before you speak. Okay, so you can write down the first 2 points. These are very important. First 2 points, 1 and 2. Okay, I'm moving to the next slide now, hoping you have written down. Good use of English, how to gain effective conversation. Errors ना हो तो अच्छा है, और अगर लग रहा है कोई word नहीं आता, use Hindi, no problem. Improved vocabulary, we will have a session on this, how to improve our vocabulary. Avoid old phrases, because old phrases लोग भूल भी जाते हैं. Use humor, add interesting story. Interesting story means अगर किसी को अपनी बात समझानी है, you can give examples also from your own daily life. Improve clarity of voice. Keep practicing and improve your voice. Okay, how will that happen? Speak, record yourself, again listen, again speak, record yourself, so you'll be able to practice. Okay, no need to write anything in this I will explain again. Okay, communication will open the doors to lot of things: fluency, public speaking, articulation, language, accent reduction. That means अगर आपको communication आ गया तो आपकी life में बहुत सारी problems sort हो जाए. Okay, nothing to write down again. Presentation you need not worry about right now. Okay, that's all for this session I have. Okay, and I hope you enjoyed the session. And if something is not understood, don't worry, we'll be repeating lot of things in the coming sessions. Okay, we'll be repeating lot of things. And right now I have not thought of any homework for this session, but definitely there'll be homework. I'll be sharing with Anubhuti ma'am, I'll be sharing it, and she will send it to you like any other time. Okay, thank you. That's all I have, ma'am. Over to you.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye bye.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Acha,
Bye, ma'am.
Bye bye,
before we
everyone.
will leave,
Bye, ma'am.
wait, everyone, please wait. Don't leave.
Please wait.
Wait. आपको कोई डाउट तो नहीं है, कुछ पूछना तो नहीं है?
No, ma'am.
Yeah.
No, ma'am.
And
No, ma'am.
this class was not only for English communication. Communication can be in any language.
Yes.
It can be in Hindi, it can be in English, it can be in Marathi, it can be in Bengali, it can be in Assami, it can be in any kind of language. The thing is that मैम ने जो भी आपको बताया वो आपको सारी ही लैंग्वेज में आपको किस तरह से बात करनी चाहिए, किस तरह से एक दूसरे से बातचीत करनी चाहिए,
Body language.
राइट?
Yeah,
तो
ma'am.
एक बार इसको YouTube से आप दोबारा चेक कीजिएगा कि मैम ने क्या क्या बताया है, एंड स्टार्ट अप्लाइंग इट. जो भी मैम ने बताया है ना उसको अप्लाई करना शुरू कीजिए.
Okay, ma'am.
It will help you in these classes also, and when you talk to anybody, it will help you. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Nice
Okay,
talking.
thank you.
Bye bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, बच्चों. Bye bye.
Thank you,
Bye
ma'am.
bye.
Bye.